Live from the 24-hour tracking center, this is a winter weather alert.
It's all just getting started right now across West Michigan. We saw that transition this evening for most areas about north of Gun Lake, transitioning from rain to snow, and that's a wet, heavy snow mix for most of these locations. Farther south, I-94, still getting a lot of rain down there. Not quite cool enough yet. So let's show you what it looks like on Storm Track Live. Where you see the blue, that's where we're mostly snow, the pink kind of a mix, and then the green, that's all rain at this point. You can see far southwestern Michigan, especially these areas with darker green, that's still pretty good rainfall at this point. I want to step back a little bit and show you the scope and size of this storm. We've got a lot of snow. In fact, widespread reports of 12 to 24 inches all across Minnesota, Wisconsin. Now, the saving grace, a couple of them for us here across West Michigan. One is that it's starting out as rain, so that always knocks down the snowfall totals because the stuff that we had earlier this evening could have easily fallen as snow if we were a few degrees cooler, but it started out as rain, so we won't have that accumulation to add on to these totals. The other thing is the storm is starting to weaken. It's not as strong as it was. We saw widespread blizzard warnings across much of the upper Midwest, just not going to be quite as strong or have quite as much moisture to work with as this system moves on. Here's a look at the warnings, postings by the National Weather Service. That pink color that covers almost all of the mitt, that is a winter storm warning. You can see Manistee County north toward Leelanau Peninsula, right up toward the Straits. That's a blizzard warning here for far northern Michigan where stronger winds will take place. And then all of these counties stretching from the Twin Cities, St. Cloud down to Des Moines, the Quad Cities, almost into Chicago, including Milwaukee. This is a blizzard warning, so this storm means business, no doubt about that. We're seeing the rain down farther to the south. Kalamazoo, we're at 38, so it's no surprise it's raining here. And then just enough for that wet, heavy mix, 34 the temp here in Grand Rapids, 32 in Big Rapids. And of course, you don't have to have temperatures at or below freezing for snow to fall. You just go up in the atmosphere a little bit, the temperatures cool off, and then that snow falls into 34-degree air. Well, that's not warm enough to melt it, so that's why we're seeing that wet, sticky, heavy snow. Wind's not a huge problem right now, but tomorrow afternoon, as this low-pressure system starts to depart, we're going to double or triple these wind speeds. Gusts could hit 40 or 50 miles an hour, especially out by the lakeshore. So we're talking about a very windy and cold situation developing. Here's the 24-hour forecast. Still stuck with some rain down in the far southwest quadrant of the viewing area, but overnight that's going to mainly transition over to all snow, wet, heavy snow. And then through the day Sunday, bursts of heavy snow with light to moderate snow during other times, and temperature is going to be a big story. Look what happens. We go from 28 here at noon down to 23 by 6 p.m., and temperatures continue to crash with that strong north wind tomorrow night. Here's how it unfolds from a larger view. Heavy snow, bursts of heavy snow overnight tonight and tomorrow with that rain mixing over to snow for far southwest Michigan. Keep an eye on the clock. Snow just about all day tomorrow, and then toward early Monday morning the snow finally starts to end, but heavy lake effect snow starts to kick in. You can see it here down at the southern tip of Lake Michigan, also the Salvo Points right up toward the Leelanau Peninsula. Going to get it on some pretty big lake effect snow. Here's what I'm forecasting in terms of snowfall accumulations. Grand Rapids, we're going to be in that 6 to 10 range. You get up north toward Big Rapids, 10 inches or better. And then farther south, since we're going to see more rain down here in Kalamazoo, we're looking at more like 2 to 4 inches of total snow accumulation. Here's the way it breaks down over the next couple of days. Falling temps, periods of heavy snow tomorrow, and then Monday, just light snow inland, but heavy lake effect snow right along the immediate shoreline. Here's what I'm thinking. Wet, sticky snow tonight, moderate to heavy snow during the day on Sunday, turning cold and very windy for everybody. 6 to 12 inches of total snow accumulation with the heaviest up north, and then lake snow kicks in Sunday p.m. and Monday. The rest of the forecast looks like this. Cold, some snow, but not nearly as heavy as what we're going to see over the next couple of days. A couple of reminders, woodtv.com for all your weather info, and Daybreak, West Michigan's only live local morning broadcast here on Channel 8 starting at 6 a.m.